What's up, y'all? Today I have a team of the biggest one-year wonders in the NBA. Now, do not get triggered at who you see here. It is not because they suck. It is also a big part is injuries as well. And it hurts me to even say this, but one of the biggest ones, even though he was great for a while, unfortunately, is Derrick Rose. Because you gotta look at the stats. He had one season of 25 points, and this was an insane season, the youngest MVP ever. But unfortunately, injuries derailed him, and he was never that good again, which is the reason why he's the biggest what if. But technically, he falls into this. Luckily for us, for our team, luckily he falls into this category. And same with Isaiah Thomas, who I thought was absolutely cooking. I thought he was cooking for a while. He only had one season, but that one-year wonder was crazy. He put up 28 points a game with the Boston Celtics 2017. Then he got shipped to Cleveland and was never as good. Same with Jerry Stackhouse. Look at this. He had one season. I mean, he was consistently 20, but just one season out of the blue, just almost averaged 30 points, just for no reason. Like, where did this come from? I mean, I get it. 24 points is to 25, but that's 5 more points per game than he ever has had in his career, which I thought was crazy. Antoine Jameson, this is like a little bit of a reach more so, because he had this one season where he put up 25 points, but he also put up 22 per game and 22 before. So it's not really a one-year wonder, because he was consistent, but being this good for everything, I think that was his career high. No, it wasn't his career high in rebounds either, but that was the one season he stood out a little bit. So next up, this one's hilarious if it's the right one. Nah, this is important, but this dude, just out of the blue, this one's actually one-hit wonder. So the most points he ever put up previous, since or before, was 18 points a game for a season, which is still good. But this one season, he put up 26.5 points per game. Bro was a one-time all-star. That was not the season he was an all-star. He was not an all-star this season. He put up 26.5 points, but he was later for some reason. Same with Hedo Turkoglu, who I thought was like really good for a while, but he really only had one great season. Look at this, 19.5 points. The next highest was 17, not even 17. He's never scored 17 points a game other than that. There's just this one season, 2008, where he was just crazy. And I growing up in this time, I always thought bro was just cooked, was just goated. Same with Andrew Bynum. He had that one great season until he got traded to Philly. Never played it for us, went bowling a couple times, and then was out of the league. So that's just great. Lynn Sanity, he had that crazy like one stretch, but looking at his stats, it's not really easy to tell that he was a one-hit wonder. But yeah, he had Lynn Sanity, and then he went back to earth. Eric Gordon, also low-key one-hit wonder. In his third season, he put up 22 points a game. Only put up 20 points a game one other time the rest of his career for a season. And then Michael Carter Williams, biggest one-hit wonder ever. He came out of the NBA. He had 9 steals against the scary Miami Heat when he was drafted. Like the 2014 Miami Heat, had a 9-steal win against them on opening night. Put up 17 points a game in his rookie season, and then we traded him away the next season. And then he became nothing. Just crazy lore drop like that. And then Larry Sanders. So this one's pretty niche, but bro had one great season. Not great, but bro had one good season, and then he had mental health problems. I think he got caught with weed or something, and he was out of the NBA just like that. What is real? Am I seeing shit? But that's the team, and they're having all 11 guys play. So it wouldn't be one-year wonder if I had them here for more than 1 year. So let's see if all the best one-year wonders can win a championship in the modern NBA. Hopefully they can at least make the playoffs. That would be fire. If they can't, that would really suck. But it is only 1 year. Chemistry, everything is turned on, even injuries. Should I turn? You know what? Let's give them some help. Let's turn injuries off just for this team. So this is the year. This is the 1 year that they are all a wonder. Let's see how wonderful this year is. Let's see how it goes. They're in the West, so they may just absolutely get spanked as they start the season off kind of terribly, but I think they'll right the ship. I hope so, at least. But I'll see y'all ideally in the playoffs if they make it. All right, we're halfway through the season. This team is sucking, so I recruited some better, more one-year wonders, and that starts with another better center who I completely forgot about because of how how much of a one-hit wonder he was, and that is Hassan Whiteside. Bro was a baller in 2017. I was shocked at how fast he got out of the league. So he is now on the team, and on top of that, another one-year wonder. Well, someone who peaked too early, Tyreke Evans. So now the team has Hassan Whiteside. This is who they running. They got D Rose, Jerry Stackhouse, Hedo Turkoglu, Antoine Jameson, Hassan Whiteside, Isaiah Thomas off the bench, Michael Adams off the bench, Eric Gordon, Jeremy Lin, Horace Grant. Now, they don't have an Andrew Bynum. Come on, play. We gotta at least play Andrew Bynum, brother. Tyreke Evans, and Andrew Bynum. So hopefully this will get it done. Hopefully that could save their season. At least get them into the playoffs, and I think it will. And dude, I'm telling you, as soon as I added them, they went insane. Like they legit won like 10 straight games after I added bro. So that's a good sign. But they only made the play in right now. They were the 8th seed. They were able to squeak out an 8th seed. They have no injuries against them. Literally everything is in their favor, and they are still barely surviving. as no one made any All-NBA teams for us. And who was the biggest one-year wonder? Okay, so D Rose averaged most points, followed by Isaiah Thomas, then Antoine Jameson, then Jerry Stackhouse, then Hassan Whiteside. Okay, so Hassan Whiteside came in, dropped 12 boards a game and 11.4 points. So that looks like what we were really missing was someone who could just grab rebounds, and Hassan Whiteside filled that role excellent. As D Rose put up 5 assists, 1.3 steals. I don't know if we could get into the playoffs. I really like our chances as we go up against who? Dame, Drew Holiday, Denny Avdia, Tumani Kamara, and Donovan Clingan. Like I said, this is only 1 year, so we're watching all of these with Simcast because golly, we barely made it in here. Let's see this. Can we survive? Are we in the playoffs? We are. Are we? Oh, yeah. They're going to have to see us in the playoffs. Isaiah Thomas, 28 points. 25 points for D Rose. 15 for Hidu Turkoglu. And then 15 for Hassan Whiteside and 10 boards. Eric Gordon even put up 12. So I'm glad I found some other, notable. Oh my, shoot, I almost got excited. I thought Anthony Edwards was out, but I'm glad I found some other notable good one-year wonders. So it looks like everyone's healthy for them. Did I go over it? It's DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jalen McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. So not too confident in this, so that's why I'm gonna watch every game with Simcast just to make sure I have at least some clips. So this isn't a 3-minute video. That'd be, bro, did we just win game 1? What the frick? We really almost choked. Bro, you should have seen how many points they just scored. That's crazy. Isaiah Thomas put up 31, but we take game 1. Do we take game 2 too? No, we don't. Do we take game 3? I'm feeling cocky. Bro, we take game 3. What the frick? Yo, I think this team got really good. Game 4? Yo. Bro, second half of the season team is kind of cracked, especially with no injuries. Yo, hold on. Tell me we don't choke a 3-1 lead though. That'd be, yo, we actually have it. They're in the, hold on. No, we have it. We advanced. We took out the number 2 seed Minnesota Timberwolves, and they were fully healthy. 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and 27 points for Anthony Edwards, but 27 for D Rose, 22 for Antoine Jameson, and 20 for Isaiah Thomas. Yo, 14 boards for Hassan Whiteside is crazy huge. Like, that's what we needed. And we go up against Jokic instead of SGA. Not gonna lie, I like Hassan Whiteside in this matchup. Like, if I had to choose a player, Hassan Whiteside or Nikola Jokic, give me Hassan Whiteside. As ridiculous as that sounds right now, that's probably what 90% of NBA fans, if not 100, would say in 2017. Crazy as that sounds. But Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon. Man, it looks like Nikola Jokic. Does that mean Cam Johnson's hurt, or is he just that trash now? I have no idea what Cam Johnson's doing. I know he's not as good as MPJ. Like, it seems like the Nets won that trade. No, he's not out. He's just kind of trash. Okay, so do we have game 1? We do, bro. Yeah, Cameron Johnson just sucked. Dang. Oh well. Game 2, yo, is ours. Game 3, yo, what? This team became so cracked, and I'm so happy because I was really struggling. I thought we weren't even gonna make the playoffs. I'm like, oh shoot, what am I gonna do? But this team pulled through, bro. Look at them pulling through. Hold on, is this actually a close game? Low key a little bit. No, now we got it. Oh yeah, goodbye, Denver. 27 for D Rose, 19 for Antoine Jameson, 15 for Isaiah Thomas, 13 for Michael Adams, 13 for Hassan Whiteside, and freaking 11 boards. And we go up against the 4th seed Dallas Mavericks. Are you kidding me? What an easy route to the finals. Kyrie, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, and Max Christie. I think we got it, bro. Game 1. Never mind. I got humbled pretty fast. 40 from Kyrie. Okay. All right. D Rose put up 33. Okay. Game 2 is ours though. That's fire. 24 points for Antoine Jameson, 22 for Isaiah Thomas. Game 3, bro. I'm telling you now. I think we have this. Like, I think we actually have the championship. Ever since I added Tyreek Evans and Hassan Whiteside. Well, we dropped that game. Okay. And it's the New York Knicks waiting in the finals. It is a 2-2 series. Oh, this could be bad. No. Hold on. Win one. As we dropped 2 straight games, and we are now down 3-2 in the series instead of being up 2-1 like we were earlier. Come on, is there an injury for that team? No, everybody's healthy. What the frick? When did they all get healthy? What the heck? Come on. All right, we have this one. Come on. Yes, game 6. Hold on. Whoa, hold on. Hold your horses, Buster. Hold your freaking horses. Nice. 4. All right, 4-point game, 52 seconds left. I'm at least jumping in here to at least see some gameplay if we are not eliminated. So, cool. Antoine Jameson is at the free throw line, so we should go up by 6 with 52 seconds left, and this should be our game. A lot of shoulds, though. First of 3. Wow. Who's the dummy who fouled this guy on the 3-point line? And who's the dummy who can't make a free throw? Oh, that's Antoine Jameson. Dude, bruh. You really had the chance to push this to a 3-possession game. All right, Anthony Davis with the goggles, saucing up, taking a while, puts it up, misses. Good defense. Antoine Jameson kicks it ahead to Jerry Stackhouse, number 42 in transition. Hey, all right, yeah, this game's over. We're going to game 7. We are going to game 7. That's gonna be fire, bro. All right, now they're going foul, but this game's over. Yeah, we up by a lot. We won by 9 points. D Rose had 20, and look at this. Kyrie's a little banged up. He's not gonna be out, but he has a little something going on. He's a strained right hip, and Cooper Flag has a twisted right ankle. Hey man, game 7. Is this where our season ends, or do we get to keep going? Do we get a chance in the finals? Come on, come on. This is a fight. This is a dog fight. I don't feel good about this. I do not feel good about this. I don't. Come on. No, bro. The Dallas Mavericks eliminate us in our 1-year wonder. Not gonna lie, this was a wonderful year for them. Like, considering where we were and the fact that this team got to the conference finals is a wonder in itself. We were the 8th seed, bro. 8th seed had no business being there, but they got all the way there and then out. So in this 1 year, and the Mavericks win the championship. So at least we lost to the freaking champion, as I think they dropped a 3-1 lead, 3-0 lead. Nah, they had a Knicks had a 3-1 lead and they choked that, bruh. L Knicks. But yeah, those are the biggest 1-year wonders. Ultimately, they could not get it done in 1 year, so it can't go another year because it's just a 1-year wonder. So if you like this video, give it a like, and if you have any other ideas you want me to do, let me know in the comments. But with that being said, thank you for watching.